YouTube Live, we realized that we have to do it vertically. So I wanted to do about 10 minutes on our kitchen because we got so many comments and questions about our kitchen episode that I thought it would be kind of fun just to go through the kitchen and give you some more intimate details about what went through our mind when designing the kitchen and little things that we think are important to us, cooking, appliances, things like that. The first thing is that, as you probably know by now, Santi and I are really into design projects that promote optimal mental and physical health. So everything that we do in our projects is non-animal based, luxury, but non-animal based, because we love all humans and animals. And secondly, we try to go with as few chemicals as possible because we want to stay healthy and happy and protect our environment and protect the beautiful planet that we live in. So having said that, let's start with the kitchen. This house was it is a Georgian estate. It's almost 100 years old. And this renovation was a 3-year renovation. It had been completely neglected. The structure was in shambles. So our goal was to give it the integrity and the respect that it deserved while making it for today's standards and lifestyle and saving energy and just making it livable. We had the privilege, since it was a complete reno, of deciding where the kitchen could be. And the minute I walked into this home, I knew that I wanted the kitchen here because of this fantastic view. This is a view of the Catskill Mountains in Hudson Valley, New York. We're about 2 hours north of Manhattan, and you would think that you're in another country. It's so spectacular. So this window really was the basis and the starting point for the design of the kitchen. Let's start from the beginning. First thing, most important, Luca, my sidekick, his bowl. People have asked about this bowl. This is a concrete bowl, which is sustainable, and I got it on Etsy, and Luca just loves it. It weighs a lot, and it's wonderful. This mat is terrific because this guy is one of the sloppiest eaters you'll ever meet in your life. Water goes everywhere. This mat absorbs everything, which has been terrific. Amazon. Moving on. The countertops. Big decision, the countertops. I think we went through, I don't know how many samples, 50 samples at least, Santiago and I. I wanted something, this house to me is so vintage, and I didn't want to lose that vintage appeal to it and that feel. I want the house to be cozy and cushy and warm, and you just want to cuddle up in a blanket next to the fire. So I love Carrara marble, love it. You know, you go all over Europe and all in the most beautiful historic homes, you see marble everywhere. It's cracked and worn loving, and I love that. However, for this house, we needed something more durable. We cook a lot, and we're in the kitchen a lot, so we needed something really strong. So we went with a quartz countertop and backsplash, and we really, really like the look of this one. It has a little bit of grayish undertones to it, and it's warm, and it has the veins, and we're just thrilled with this. This is truly one of my most favorite selections in the house. And we carried it through in the backsplash because, as you see, it's a large kitchen, but yet there's not a lot of backsplash. The window takes up a lot of this wall and the cabinetry. Going on to the cabinetry and the appliances a little bit. This Sub-Zero fridge we put in this location. Ideally, it would have been next to the range and the sink, closer in this area. However, we didn't have that option because the range had to be on this wall. So we couldn't put the fridge here. It just wouldn't work. But it's okay. Good problems, like I say. The cabinetry. We wanted a shaker style cabinet, very traditional. I'm obsessed with the Cotswolds. I mean, I think I say that name at least 2-3 times a day, Cotswolds. And if you look at all the homes in the Cotswolds, it's very traditional. So this is timeless and classic style. The finish is a mint green, which was a little bold on our end, but we after looking at a lot of samples, my kids, Santiago and I, we were like, let's do it. We love green. And again, it's biophilic, meaning you're bringing nature into your spaces. I mean, look at these mountains. We're surrounded by such beauty, the forest. So bringing green into the spaces was also something that just seemed kind of so natural. The cabinetry, the hardware. I believe that the hardware has to be really, really practical and comfortable. I can't stand when you see hardware that you can't grab the knobs and they get dirty or they're just not easy. So this has a nice large cup under it to grab, very easy. And it's an antique brass going with the house. This is our steam oven. A lot of people make comments about our steam oven. We don't have a microwave. And this was a big jump for us, but we love it. My daughter, who's filming right now, has become an expert in steam ovens. And what I think we both love about it is that it is so easy to clean. When you cook something on the pan, you just wipe the sponge and the food comes right off because it's steam that's cooking it. So it's not like in a regular oven where things get really stuck to it. So that's one of the pluses, and just it's a very healthy way to eat. Moving on to the range. We love the range. This is a granddaddy of all ranges. We cook a lot, as I mentioned, and we use this range constantly, and it's really a beautiful, not only functional feature in the house, but it's a beautiful decorative element. We are big fans of Le Creuset. We use a lot of their cookware. Heavy, durable. You can pass it down from generation to generation. It's so durable. I chose this green again because trying to keep in line with the biophilic emotion of this home. I'm a very big believer in always keeping things in every space that bring you joy and make you smile. And they don't have to be things that are expensive. So for me, I have these pictures of my children when they were very little. I have my sister's linguine recipe. I have this soap dish that my mom gave me when I was 18 years old and went off to college. I still have it. I have the salad bowl she gave me when I went up to college. Again, now I think as an adult, why did she give this to me in college? Who would make this salad? But I love this bowl. And it's got the wear and tear of Love and Life on it. And I have my sister's cake plate, which makes me think of her every day, so I know she's close to my heart. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, some more things. This Butcher Block booze, we use this a lot. However, now we're really obsessed with birch cutting boards. Very healthy, very clean. You can get these on Amazon. Every store sells them. Really, really healthy way to cut and chop food, fruits, vegetables, whatever you cook. So we use this one actually more than we use the booze one. Even though it's smaller, it's still really great. And as far as these appliances, when we were in Italy last year, we fell in love with the Smeg appliances. That's what the hotel was using. So we got this toaster. We've been Jura fans forever. We just love our Jura coffee. And this is our new thing that we're every day. Right now, actually, I'm drinking a matcha from this machine. And this matcha, by the way, has a Carissa's from the Hamptons recipe. Don't let her know I'm sharing it. Only kidding. We use pistachio milk, and that's what she uses there. So we have our matcha with pistachio milk. It tastes delish if you like matcha. All the appliances that we chose are white because we just want them to disappear as much as possible into the backsplash. So if you had a darker backsplash, I would suggest darker appliances. And I think that's about it, right, Leah? Did I miss anything? Nope. Have a great day. I hope you like this. By the way, if you have any questions or thoughts on this live video, please put them in there in the comments section and I'll get to them later. Thank you.